bridge to bridge, until they come to London Bridge. What a silly song! How can an apple tree grow on the steeple of a church? If that were possible, then the children would need very long sticks with hooks to pull the apples down.
Hello everyone and welcome to another recorder lesson. The steeple of Old St. Paul's Church in London, the capital city of England,
was very tall, so maybe it reminded the children from long ago of an apple tree. Apparently it was struck by lightning during a storm and burnt down. That fire also melted the bells that may have played the scale of the song. Eventually the whole church burnt down during the Great Fire of London more than 300 years ago, and a new St. Paul's Church was built with a different tower and new bells. The sound of bells. So do I. Did you hear the C major scale from the song, Miss Piggy? C, B, A, G, F, E, D, C, C, B, A, G, F, E, D, C.
Casper, I wonder if anyone can say the music alphabet backwards as fast as you can. There is a song about that fire in London. It goes like this. London's burning, fetch the engine, fire, 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 pour on water, pour on water.
I know that song. So do I.
Well, then you can sing it as a round. Shall we try it? Miss Piggy, you can be the first to start.
London's burning, fetch the engines, 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 pour on water, pour on water, pour on water,
pour on water, pour on water. We already know all the notes of this song, including the low C and the F that we learned in the last lesson.
There is one thing that still puzzles me about the song Upon Paul's Steeple. What are those two number 4s doing there at the beginning of the song, just after Queen Georgine, the G clef?
Ah, yes, Miss Piggy. It is time to introduce the time signature. Miss Piggy, do you remember how worried you were about getting lost amongst all those quarter notes, those hop notes in the song Ode to Joy back in lesson 10? You said that they reminded you of a forest where all the trees looked the same.
Yes, I do remember. And you solved the problem by adding the bar lines. You drew a bar line after every group of notes that added up to 4.
I am so glad you actually remembered, Miss Piggy. And Casper, you helped us with the maths. That 4 over 4 in the song Upon Paul's Steeple can also be written with a 4 over a quarter note. Can you guess now what that means?
Just now you were talking about bar lines dividing notes in a song into groups of 4 so that we don't lose our place so easily. Could it have something to do with dividing notes into groups of 4?
Yes, Casper, I can always rely on you for a good answer.
It means that there are 4 quarter notes in the groups between the bar lines. Sometimes those quarter notes are hiding in a half note.
How many quarter notes are hiding in the half note?
That would be 2, like in Ode to Joy.
Yes. And how many quarter or hop notes are hiding in the whole note?
4 quarter notes or 4 hop notes.
Yes. And now let's see if that is the case in Upon Paul's Steeple.
Do you see that nearly all the groups between the bar lines have 4 quarter notes or 4 hop notes? We call these sections bars or sometimes also measures. So there are usually 4 quarter notes per bar. But not in all bars. What about the second last bar? There are 2 half notes or dong notes in the second last bar. But each half note is equal to 2 quarter notes, so there are actually 4 quarter notes hiding in those 2 half notes. Oh yes, you are so clever, Casper. Why, thank you, Miss Piggy. But why is there only 1 quarter note in the first bar?
Good question, Miss Piggy. That is already advanced music theory that you are discovering there, but I think you are clever enough to learn about it. That very first note in the song is what we call an upbeat. That is where the conductor would move his hands up while conducting. It is a weaker, quieter beat in the music. We have weaker, quieter notes and also stronger, louder notes in a bar. The first note in the bar is usually a stronger, more accented note where the conductor moves his hands or drops his hands down when he is conducting. Listen. Can you hear the stronger note in the song? Upon Paul's steeple stands a tree as full of apples as may be. The little boys of London town, they run with hooks to pull them down. It makes the song more interesting, more bouncy, like you want to dance to it. If every note were the same, then it would be boring. I will play it on the recorder now, first with no accents, and then with accents on that first beat of every bar. Can you hear the difference? Now with accents. But back to the first bar. There should be 4 quarter notes and there is only 1. Where are the other 3?
I think I know where the other 3 are hiding. Where? Where are they hiding, Casper? I think they are hiding at the end of the song, because there is another bar that does not have 4 quarter notes or counts in it. Oh, Casper, you are right. The last bar only has 1 dotted half note, which we learned is 3 counts long.
Brilliant! Yes!
In the last bar, we count 1, 2, 3. And then we have to go back to the beginning of the song for the 4th beat or count, or hop note. Now, it helps musicians to be told at the beginning of the song or piece of music how many counts there are per bar. So that is why we write what we call a time signature at the beginning of the song.
Now, let us have a look at another song that we learned. Let us have a look at the egg song.
How many quarter notes or hop notes do you count per bar in this song?
There are only 3.
Yes. So instead of writing 4 over a quarter note or 4 over 4, we now write 3 at the top for 3 quarter notes per bar.
We heard the bells of St. Paul's Cathedral earlier on. Here is a song about bells. Ding dong, sounds the bell, it rings to say that all is well. Now follow the notes while I clap the rhythm. I'm going to use the words dong and hop while I clap. When I clap dong, I'll swing my hands like a bell. Dong, dong, hop, 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 dong, dong, dong. Did you notice that the note or the beat straight after the bar line was louder or stronger? Listen again while I clap it with the words of the song. Ding dong, sounds the bell, it rings to say that all is well.
Did you notice how many quarter notes or beats the song has per bar?
Well, the dong note or half note in the first bar counts 2 beats. Then the second bar has another half note of 2 beats. Then the next 4 bars each have 2 quarter notes. So this song must have a time signature of 2 over a quarter note or 2 over 4. Am I right? I find it very fitting that a song about bells has so many dong notes.
I agree, Miss Piggy. It is a very easy song with notes that you are already very familiar with, so I will include it in a link below this video.
I have included the letter names of the notes for the song London's Burning above the notes, but I have not included them for the Ding Dong song. Will you be able to read the notes of the bell song and find them on the recorder?
And when you come across other songs in songbooks or pieces of music on sheets of paper maybe, have a look at the beginning of those songs or pieces to see if you can find the time signature. Have fun working out your new songs. Until next time.